And the first pass immediately intercepted. Passed across, coming from Watson. Excuse me, Guinan. And here comes Montclair State down the other side. Ball goes out of play. They'll restart quickly. Ball put in play, drop back. Another whistle blown. Elizabeth Simulkula. Ball put in play by the Redhawks. Fight for it over by the 30-yard line. And another whistle. It'll be a Profs possession. So these two teams, an NJAC battle. Only 7 field hockey teams in the NJAC in total. Profs sit in 3rd place in the conference. Montclair in 5th. And as of right now, only a few minutes in, still scoreless. When it comes to Montclair, that's something you kind of expect. A lot of the results have been 1-goal games, been pretty close. Montclair has only scored 24 goals on the season. That's the lowest in the conference. Meanwhile, the Profs, 56 goals scored. That's 3rd in the conference, so expect them to try and get on the board early as the ball finds its way inside the area. Profs with possession. Passed out wide. Down along the line and goes out of play as Guinan was trying to maneuver her way towards the net. And the Profs will still have the ball. Put on target, poke through, rolling on in, diving, kicked away by Andriani. Profs still a possession inside the area. And we have a stoppage. Going to be a penalty corner. And the Profs will get their first penalty corner of the game and a big opportunity to get on the board 1-0. Let's see what they can make of the opportunity. Ball played in. Guinan swings it across. Shot on target. Stop. Trying to poke it in, saved again by Andriani. And dumped out to the side, and Montclair will get possession. Andriani certainly hard to beat when it comes to NJAC goalkeepers. First in the conference with 107 saves. Tied for 3rd with 5 shutouts. And has the highest save percentage in the entire NJAC at 87%, almost 88%. Profs try and keep it in the corner. Liz Fox was going after it. Couldn't get there. Now Montclair State will have it. Put back in play. Profs stop it. Another whistle. And right now this game not really having any momentum. A lot of whistles early on. Of course, field hockey, there are usually a lot of whistles. Just a little bit more right now than what maybe you're accustomed to see. The Profs will start with it just outside the top of the area. Ball thrown on towards the net, bounces past Andriani and rolls all the way out of play. Montclair State will get the ball. Well, I mentioned it's senior day here in Glassboro, New Jersey. Profs have 3 seniors they're honoring today. Casey Wagner, Bridget Boyle, and Morgan Novak. We had some pregame festivities beforehand. Received a picture in a frame. Walked out to midfield with their parents or family members. Profs with an opportunity. Ball inside the area, rolling around trying to get to it. And Montclair State tries to clear it out, and they finally do. Here come the Redhawks. Stick handling down the field is Champa. She loses control. And whistle blown as getting that one for the Profs was Casey Wagner. Wagner will play it quickly, looking up top. Ball finds its way. Stick handling with it, Liz Fox. And another whistle blown. Thrown in towards the net. Bounces, rolls through. Andriani trips up a prof. Nothing called. And Montclair State looks to clear it out. Bad clearance. Flubbed. It goes out of play. Profs will get it. Guinan will come over. Stone plays it in. Stone was looking for Castagnola. And whistle blown again. Profs will get the restart. Stone going towards the corner. She finds Guinan. Guinan stick handling through and stopped by the referee. It will be a turnover, and Montclair State will get the ball. And if Guinan was able to get through, she had a one-on-one with the keeper and Andriani, and Guinan usually makes the most of those opportunities. You look at Guinan's stats, 14 goals, tied for fourth most in the conference, and that's tied for the team high with Christina Castagnola. Not far behind them is Christina Hovell. She has 13 on the year. And you look at the stats for the Profs, those three girls combined own a big share of the Profs' goals this season, as in fourth place, Alyssa Magliaro with 4 goals. She's the next closest to Hovell at 13. So those three have really been the focal point of the Profs' offensive attack. As Montclair State comes down into the Profs' end, ball rolls through past Novak. It'll be Profs' possession. They'll give it to Montclair State instead. Whistle blown. It'll stay with the Red Hawks. Running over to grab the ball for the Red Hawks, Kelly Watson. Watson, a senior from Bridgewater, New Jersey. One of the few seniors on the Montclair State Red Hawks team. Harper tried to play it up. Was looking for Hovell. Another stoppage. Red Hawks play one across. Shot in the back of the net. Elizabeth Similkula scores the goal for the Montclair State Red Hawks. Puts them up 1-0 here in Glassboro, New Jersey. And that gives her the team lead with 7 goals on the season. And Rowan falls behind early in a hotly contested NJAC matchup. It was Simaluka scoring the goal, excuse me. Profs get the ball at midfield. Simaluka passes through. Pass goes across. Whistle blown, and it's going to be Montclair State ball. They've had a majority of the possession for the past 2 minutes or so. Ball played in by Maddie Spolarich. And that one goes out of play. Profs will get possession. Red Hawks let it roll out of play, then they'll bring it back in. It was Beecher. Profs cannot mount an attack as Montclair State has snuffed out every opportunity. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left to go here in the first period of play. Profs bring it across midfield, looking for an opportunity. Played down to Guinan. Guinan crashing in towards the net, loses control of the ball, whistle blown. But the Profs will get an opportunity from this one. It'll be their second penalty corner of the game. Hovell will go over to the corner of the area to put this one in play. Profs have 174 penalty corners. They've only conceded 91. Ball put in play. Shot coming from the top of the area, and it finds its way into the net. Profs get on the board and tie this one back up. It's 1-1 here in Glassboro, New Jersey. Liz Fox gets the credit for the goal. And Casey Wagner gets the assist. Liz Fox, her 4th goal on the season, gives her 8 points on the year. And the Profs with a tie game now, 1-1, bouncing back after giving up the early goal to Montclair. For this game, the Profs had their toughest test of the season. They traveled to Ewing, New Jersey to take on the TCNJ Lions on Tuesday. Fell by a score of 2-1. Of course, TCNJ, the number 2 ranked team in the nation in Division III field hockey. And this is a powerhouse conference for sure. As you look at the top 10 teams in the NCAA, 3 of them coming from the NJAC alone. You have TCNJ, the number 2 ranked team, the Profs, the number 8 ranked team, and at number 10, the Kane University Cougars, who the Profs also lost to this season. 3-1 here in Glassboro, and that was the Profs' only loss in front of the hometown crowd on the year. 6-1 at home, and the Profs 11-3 on the season. Trying to defend their NJAC crown this year. It's not playoff time yet, but we're almost there. After this game, the Profs only have 2 more contests, both on the road, and then it'll be postseason time for Rowan. As the ball is put back in play and turned over. Profs with it, swung on out to the far side, looking for Harper. It goes out of play. It was DeVincent's trying to swing it across. Redhawks will look to play it in. Montclair. Ball played through, gets through to Osterland. Osterland looking up the middle. Almost gets through. Montclair, ball rolling around, trying to get something on it. Now we'll have a whistle. It'll be a penalty corner for the Redhawks. Their first opportunity from the corner. 1:17 left to go here in the first period. Ball played in to the top of the area. Shot on target. Novak kicks it away. Rebound comes out. Profs try and get rid of it. Ball deflected as it was played through, and it'll come back, and Profs will get another opportunity. Ball played long. Intercepted by the Redhawks. Redhawks winning a lot of loose balls so far early on in the game. Coming through, Profs try and take it away, and it's dumped out by Miranda McCabe. .30 seconds left to go here in the first period. We still got a 1-1 tie. Montclair was trying to get a goal before the end of the period. Ball played down, rolls through. Harden comes over to get it. Her clearance is blocked. still gets it back, and a fight for the ball on the far side of the field, under 10 seconds left to go. And it looks like we're going to go into the end of the period with a tie game. And the scoreboard goes off, a 1-1 tie here in Glassboro, New Jersey. Profs get the goal courtesy of Liz Fox. And before that, the goal for the Redhawks, Elizabeth Simaluka. And we're at a tie ball game here, 1-1 in Glassboro, New Jersey. We'll be back in just a moment right here on RowanAthletics.com. And welcome back in to Rowan Athletics coverage of women's field hockey here inside Coach Richard Wacker Stadium. Profs tie game here with the Montclair State Redhawks, a 1-1 tie. Once again, the goal scorers. First off, the first goal of the game came courtesy of Elizabeth Simaluka. Now has the team lead for the Redhawks with 7 goals, and then the Profs answered back. Liz Fox got her 4th goal of the season to even the game up at 1 goal apiece, and that's why we're where we are. And second quarter underway now here in Glassboro, New Jersey. Ball played all the way through. Donaldson racing after it, has it. Donaldson still fighting for it. It goes out of play. She'll have the chance to play it in. It'll be Prof's ball. Instead, she'll be called off by Castagnola. Castagnola lifts this one towards midfield. Nobody getting possession. Now the Profs get it after the whistle. Ball played long, intercepted by Montclair. Profs try and win it back. It's Hovell fighting for it. Whistle blown. Castagnola will put the ball back in play for the Profs. Castagnola fires it towards the net, bounces through. Ball chopped that down. Hovell on shot and saved by Andriani. Hovell tried to lift it past Andriani, couldn't get it there. Good save from the Montclair netminder, and we're still tied at 1-1. Well, we mentioned it's senior day. Of course, only 3 seniors on this Profs team, and all 3 of them are the team captains. As we have a penalty corner, Hovell will take it from the corner. And after this penalty corner, we'll get into the 3 seniors and what their careers have been like here at Rowan University. Played in by Hovell to the top of the area. Shot on target, poked through and in. Profs score again, take the 2-1 lead. And we'll see who the goal scorer is. Looks like it's Liz Fox again. Liz Fox gets credited with the goal, her second of the game. Assists coming from Alyssa Magliaro, and the Props have the 2-1 lead. Just like that, the Props get the advantage. And good stick handling along the line by Wagner. She eventually turns it over. Props go to win it back. Played long, looking for Hovell. Rolls all the way through. Excuse me, that pass is intended for Magliaro. But it is senior day. We mentioned Casey Wagner first, as she was just involved in the last play. She started every single game of her Rowan career, including this season. Started 14 of 14 games. She's been a big part of the Props throughout her entire career. Graduated from Timber Creek High School, earning all conference honors in field hockey and softball. But obviously, as you can see, field hockey, the sport she's stuck with, and it was certainly the right choice for Wagner. For the Props this year, Wagner listed as a midi and a back. Had 9 points last season, 2 goals and 5 assists. You look at this year, and Wagner has done better, 11 points, 2 goals, and 7 assists this year. Make it 8 with the assist on the first goal of the game. Another penalty corner for the Props. Hovell puts it in play. Swung across by Wagner. McCabe on target, and it's in again! Props score again, and it's Liz Fox gets the hat trick on the afternoon. A natural one at that, and a 3-1 lead for the Props here at home. McCabe put that one on target, and Fox simply just redirected it past the keeper and Andriani. Nothing she can do about that one. Liz Fox is dominating the Red Hawks, and the reason why the Props are up 3-1, has all 3 tallies here this afternoon. Played wide. Osterlin looks to play towards the middle. Props look to intercept, whistle blown, and they'll get possession. Now Miranda McCabe listed as a forward on the roster, but she's playing defense today. One of the few changes to the lineup from Props head coach Michelle Andre. Andre in her 5th season as the field hockey coach at Rowan University. Overall career record 156 and 131 in her coaching career. She was an assistant coach for the Props from 1998 to 2001 and 2007-2008. And at one point in her coaching journey, actually stopped at another NJAC school. She spent 6 years as the head coach of the Stockton University Ospreys before returning back to Rowan in 2015 to take the head coaching job here. And she's done a phenomenal job, including last year was probably the most memorable year of her career and the Props as a program, as last year field hockey broke the school record for wins in a season with a 22-1 mark. They won the NJAC Conference Championship and advanced to the national semifinals. Ball gets through. Here's an opportunity for the Props. Charging on in, trying to get a shot off. It's poked away. Rebound comes out. Shot again. Kick save. Rebound blocked out, and it will be Montclair ball. DeVincent's was charging down, trying to get that goal. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Substitution as Harper checks back into the game, taking out Stone. We have a stoppage on the far side of the field. Player went down. And it looks like it's McCabe. McCabe in some pain over there. She's being attended to by the wonderful Rowan University athletic training staff. Athletic training, one of the many majors that Rowan University has to offer. Certainly have a good program here. But we talked about Rowan head coach Michelle Andre. Now Montclair State head coach Eileen O'Reilly. She begins her 5th season as well as the head coach of the Red Hawks. Became the 17th coach in program history. In her first 4 seasons, a very good record with the Red Hawks, 62-19 record, including berths in the NCAA Division III Field Hockey Championship each of the last 3 seasons, a feat that was only accomplished one other time in program history. And last year, Montclair State had a 15-5 record, made the NJAC semifinal. In her first season, 15-5 record, made the NJAC semifinal. Last year, 15-4 with a 5-1 record and advanced to the NCAA tournament. And the cart's going to come out on the far side of the field. And that's not what you want to see. McCabe may be done. We'll have to see what happens. Right now, things not looking too good. She is sitting up with some help from the athletic training staff. And now she's going to be helped up to a roaring applause from the crowd here inside Coach Richard Wagner Stadium. And she'll be carted off. Didn't see the play when it happened. The ball was coming over towards the middle of the field, and it happened on the far side. Can't really give a description of what happened, but didn't look too good from how long she was on the ground, and now she's being carted off either over towards the bench or going to be taken into the athletic training facility to be looked at. And they're going to bring her over to the table right by the bench. But action back underway. We'll try and get you an update on McCabe if we can. Profs get the ball back in their own end, and they'll restart it from the corner. Castagnola played it up. Cutting through with possession. Hovell. Ball still bouncing around, trying to fight for it, all the Profs. And they come away with it. Ball played in. Along the line. Trying to clear it out, rolling around. Profs still fighting for it. It's Harden for Montclair, and she'll win possession. Montclair State stick handling up the field. It's Champa. Pass intercepted. Profs looking to go with it again. Profs really looking for that outlet pass, trying to play it long, as Hovell could not get over there. But Rowan will still start with it. DeVincent's. Plays to the corner. Stick handling, whistle blown. It'll be Montclair State ball. Back in play. Red Hawks charging down the field, trying to cut the deficit to 1. Profs playing stoutly on defense. Osterlin goes long into the corner, looking for Champa, who couldn't get there in time. Ball in front of the net. Montclair keeps it in. It's Osterland. Osterland playing it across the middle, across the face of goal. It gets through, but nobody on the end of it as a prof hit the deck. It'll be a penalty corner for the Redhawks. 7:36 left to go here in the first half of play. 3-1 lead for the Profs. All 3 goals courtesy of Liz Fox. Ball played in for the Redhawks. Passed across. Shot through from Simaluka. It's saved by Novak. She has it again. Tries another shot. Poked away by Castagnola before a whistle's blown. And the Profs will start with it. So Novak standing tall on that shot from Simaluka. She has the only goal for Montclair State in today's game. Also, as mentioned before, the leading goal scorer for the Redhawks with 7. Profs get the ball at midfield. Played across and turned over. Charging down the side, Maddie Freeman. Freeman gets it poked away, goes out of bounds. Take another second to talk about one of the other 3 seniors, Bridget Boyle. Just like Wagner has started every single game of her Rowan career, including all 14 this season, contributed 17 points on last year's team, 7 goals and 3 assists. As it'll be Montclair State ball in the offensive end. And played out of play. This year, Boyle only 6 points on the year, a goal and 4 assists. Boyle, another cornerstone of this Profs team, has been here from the beginning. And one of the seniors that's really seen this program grow over the last few years. And obviously last year was the high point so far for the program, making it to the national semifinal and a 22-1 record with an NJAC crown. Ball played in, chasing after it and not able to get there for the Redhawks was Freeman. Ball got played all the way through. She tried to poke at it and put it on target, but just couldn't reach it. Here comes Bridget Guinan. Guinan stick handling her way through defenders. And it gets taken away. Foul called. It'll be a possession for the Profs. Harper loses the ball. Montclair State looking to counterattack. Stone lost it. Trying to win it back. Taken back by the Profs. Ball swung by Fox to DeVincents. Goes for Hovell. Goes out of play. Magliara loses control. Fox wins it back. Liz Fox still holding the ball. Tries to center it for Magliara. Whistle blown as a Red Hawk player falls to the turf. Be a Montclair possession now. 3:40 left to go here in the first half. 3-1 lead for the Profs. It's the big problem Montclair State has had. 9-6 on the year. They're 2-3 on the road, so they've struggled away from home, but their biggest problem has just been scoring goals. Now, granted, they've only given up 16 goals all season long, and you compare that to the rest of the NJAC as a heavy foul in the Profs' defensive end. And Profs get a yellow card, it looks like. It's Wagner. So Wagner will have to take his seat, and Montclair State will be up an extra player. Ball goes out of bounds. Profs will still have it, but as I was saying, Montclair, they've only given up 16 goals. That's the third best defense in the NJAC, but they have the worst offense in the NJAC with 24. The defense has really held them in games, and right now being down 3-1, the offense is going to have to find a way to do their part to help the Red Hawks come back. That's no easy feat against a Profs defense who's only allowed 24 goals on the season. Ball played through, poked out of play by Montclair. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Guinan tries to keep it in. Profs wanted that call, didn't get it. They're going to say it rolled out, under 2 minutes left to go. Ball played through by Simaluka. We'll have a stoppage here as the Profs will restart with the ball, looking for Hovell up top. Ball rolls all the way through. Pass intercepted. Guinan takes it away. Guinan looks out wide, pushes it. Tries to find Stone, but she just can't get there. It was the right idea from Guinan, trying to spring Stone running up the wing. We're now under a minute left to go in the first half. Fox wins possession in the middle of the field. Pushes it through to Guinan. Guinan can't get enough on this one. It's taken away by the Red Hawks. Ball dumped down the sideline and rolls through. Pass was intended for Freeman. Profs restart it, play it through. Whistle blown. They're going to call it on Guinan, it looks like. Didn't really see much in that. Now under 20 seconds. Eileen O'Reilly trying to push the Red Hawks to get one last push, but now they turn it over. Profs will have it. Try to dump it out. It's blocked by Freeman. Final seconds of the half, and that'll do it. First of two halves in the books. Profs lead the Montclair State Red Hawks by a score of 3-1, courtesy of Liz Fox, the sophomore from Green Lane, PA. A natural hat trick for Fox, has all three goals for the Profs as they lead 3-1 here in Glassboro, New Jersey. Montclair State has a little bit of work to do as we come back in the second half, but until then, we're going to take a quick step off, and we'll be back with second half action of women's field hockey right here on RowanAthletics.com. And welcome back into Rowan Athletics coverage of women's field hockey. Getting ready to start the second half here in Glassboro, New Jersey. I'm Mark Etchetelli bringing you all the props field hockey action. Current score 3-1. Rowan has the lead over the Montclair State Red Hawks. All three goals, of course, being provided by the sophomore Liz Fox, a hat trick in the first half. And the only goal for the Red Hawks coming courtesy of Elizabeth Simaluka. We're underway here in the second half as a pass is fanned on. Donaldson trying to play defense along the sideline, pokes it out. It'll be Montclair State ball. A little bit of first half analysis. It was pretty much an even game all throughout. The Profs really took advantage of their penalty corners, and they had a play where they would find it to the top of the air, swing it across, throw a shot in towards Liz Fox, and she would basically redirect it back on target. Play worked twice. Fox's first goal came off a rebound in front of the net. So Profs have had success when it comes to the penalty corners. Montclair State's going to need to make sure they don't foul in that specific area and take care of the ball. But besides that, it has been a pretty even game. Both teams fighting for 50-50 possession in the middle of the field constantly. Each team had its spurts of momentum where they controlled a few minutes of the game. Just that Rowan did more with their time on the ball, scoring the 3 goals. Profs charging up the field. It's Guinan. Guinan stick handling, passing through. Pass was intended. Ball goes out of bounds. Profs get the ball. Ball played in looking for Harper. She can't get there as it goes out of play. Be Montclair State possession. Harden plays it back. Profs trying to come away with it. Donaldson trying to shut off the sideline. And she isn't successful as here comes Montclair State. Champa to Simaluka. Simaluka inside the area, fires a shot, kicked away by Novak. And goes out of play. Morgan Novak, a big save there for the Profs. And Morgan Novak, the last of our 3 seniors here on Senior Day that we have yet to talk about. Novak started every single game this year for the Profs. Has the second most saves in the NJAC this season with 99. Tied for 5th in shutouts with 3. 1.54 goals against average and a save percentage of about 83%. In her career with the Profs, Novak has been solid. Started every game in 2018, stopping 88 shots in that season. You can see she already has 11 more this year, and there's still 2 more games left in the regular season. 83% save percentage that year, so that's pretty much stayed the same. So all in all, Novak has been very consistent in front of the cage for the Profs. Shove in the back from Montclair as Magliara was pushed over. Foul was on Keely Wynn. Whistle blown and a penalty corner for the Profs. They've taken advantage of these multiple times. See if they can do it again. Hovell will play this one in. Shot on target, kicked away, and whistle blowing. A big save from Andriani. One of the best goalkeepers in the entire conference. Keeps her team in it once again. Whistle blown as the ball is at midfield. Ball played through, kicked away by Novak, and now dumped all the way out by the Profs. Novak showing the fast reflexes on that one. Harden. Pass goes through to the middle. The next one goes out of bounds. Whistle blown in the middle of the field. Profs put it back in play. Taken back by the Redhawks on the far side. Centered, blocked away by Fox. Pass comes out to Stone.
So I talked to Jessie DiDomenico today. They were doing volleyball. She said they're going to be okay. The biggest surprise was Christina Garino decided she didn't want to play.
Castagnola dumped it deep. It'll be Montclair ball. 8:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Profs still lead 3-1. Rowan intercepts, whistle blown again. Montclair will get a penalty corner. Opportunity to try and cut the deficit. Montclair yet to be successful on one of their penalty corners, have not converted one yet. Ball played in, passed across, shot, blocked, kicked away, rebound comes out, put back in front, rolling around and eventually rolls wide of the cage. Montclair will keep the ball, but the Profs will take that over it going in the back of the net. Great work by the Profs defense. Put in front again, rolls through. This one goes out of bounds. Rowan will start with the ball on the edge of their own area. Ball played up to Hovell. Couldn't get there. Profs still have it along the sideline. It's Castagnola. Plays it through to Hovell. Just a little too far of her reach. Harden chasing after it, able to keep it. And dumps it out. Janelle Harden's played the most minutes for the Montclair State Redhawks, sitting in the center of the defense. 960 minutes is the team high on the year. She has played in every game. Stoppage in play on the far side. Profs will come away with it as Wagner will put it in play. Ball in the corner. Goes out of play. Magliara was trying to fight for it for the Profs. Instead, it'll be a Montclair State possession. 6:15 left to go here in the third quarter. Second half going by pretty fast. No offense to speak of as of yet, but that could change right here. Except the Profs defense stands tall, but now here's a turnover. Montclair cutting in. Another defensive effort from the Profs, and whistle blown. It'll be a foul as Kelly Vizuzzo was cutting on in towards the cage. It'll be a penalty corner for Montclair, but a good foul from the Profs as Vizuzzo is in all alone. Top of the area, Vizuzzo's shot rolls wide of the net. Profs continue to try and go long. It's intercepted. Here's Fox. Fox stick handling her way through. Montclair coaching staff wanted a whistle, and they get what they were asking for. The Redhawks will get the ball. Profs will look to go quick. Castagnola going long, looking for Hovell. Hovell with it, crossing midfield. Christina Hovell gets it poked away, still tries to win it back, whistle blown. Fox up top to Guinan. Guinan cutting on in. Shot, save, rebound pops out. And Montclair takes it to the corner. Guinan almost got on the board, would have tied the team high in goals with, taken over the team high in goals, would have given her 15. Montclair trying to get something going. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Ball played across, taken away. Great defense from the Profs. Castagnola holds on to it, goes long, trying to find Magliaro. Magliaro trying to turn on the afterburners to catch the ball and just doesn't have enough as the ball continued to pick up speed on its way down the field. Turf did not slow that ball down at all. Hovell has it, takes it in, cuts on in, tries to get a shot off. It's blocked, gets a shot off the post, comes back out, and Montclair State gets away with one there. Hovell, an absolute rocket off the right post. Didn't go in, but the Profs still earned themselves a penalty corner with 3:10 to go. Hovell plays it in. Top of the air, Guinan drops it back. Shot, blocked, rebound. And Fox charging in front of the net, trying to do her routine play. Got hit in the face with that ball as it deflected. And that's why they wear the mouthpieces. So Fox will be escorted off. She's talking with the athletic training staff. Looks like she's going to be okay. But she's going to have to come off as obviously the ball hit her somewhere in the face. Don't know if it was the head, the cheek, right in the mouth. Regardless, any type of injury to the head or face or neck, you're going to have to come out and get evaluated. Ball goes out of play. It'll be Montclair State ball on the far side. It's unfortunate for Fox, has 3 goals already today, was trying to get her 4th off a similar play. Pross has been just trying to throw it in front and have Fox deflect it on target. This time, it looked like it may have hit the stick of a Montclair State defender, which lifted the ball right up into the face of Fox. And right now she's on the training table getting checked, most likely going through concussion protocol. Profs take it away in the middle of the field. Castagnola trying to go long, bounces through. Castagnola goes long down the sideline. Magliaro looking. Will she shoot it? Tries to stick handle her way through. And there will be a whistle, another penalty corner for the Profs.
Which one? Yeah, I've been here for a while. You know, back when he was coaching basketball. Yeah. He helped me out in a really good thing one time. We had a really, really good football player.
Hovell.
So I asked him
It will play this one in.
because the kid had a full ride to Cincinnati to play football. So he looked at it and said, son, you're very
Plays it up top. Guinan shot. Kicked away by Andriani. Popped up in the air, and another penalty corner for the Profs. Back-to-back penalty corners.
no, it's not a penalty corner. It's a penalty flag.
Actually, this one's going to be a penalty shot. Taking the penalty shot, Christina Castagnola, looking for her 15th goal and team lead. Let's see if she can get it here. She's been playing defense all day. Castagnola fires a shot. What a save by Andriani. Andriani continues to keep her team in the game, and it's saves like that are why Montclair State are still within striking distance. It's only 3-1. Castagnola fired a laser in on target. Andriani stands tall and able to meet the task. Ball played in front. Rolling through. Andriani jumping on it. Pokes it away. Ball finds its way back into the area. Cleared out. Not far enough. Put back in. Hovell reaches for it, just can't get there. And we're under a minute left to go in the third quarter. Well, out of bounds again. Under 20 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball dumped back in. That was Fox as she re-entered the game. She's good to go. Under 5 seconds, ball in front of the cage, whistle blown. Opportunity by the wayside, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Prof still up 3-1. As we head into the final quarter of play here in Glassboro, New Jersey, we'll take a quick step off. Once again, 3-1 Profs lead as we head into the fourth. We'll be back right here on Rowan Athletics in just a few minutes. Getting ready to start fourth quarter action here inside Coach Richard Wagner Stadium in Glassboro, New Jersey. I'm Mark Etzelli bringing you all the women's field hockey action here this afternoon. Profs a 3-1 lead over the NJAC rival Montclair State Redhawks. Profs trying to cement their spot in the NJAC tournament, of which they won last year, the defending NJAC champions. Meanwhile, Montclair trying to find their way back into this game, not too far behind, only down 3-1, trying to claw their way back into it. They're fifth in the NJAC, and a win here could possibly shoot them up into the fourth and final spot for an NJAC postseason berth. But Montclair State's going to need a lot of help on offense. The defense has been getting it done, especially goalkeeper Nicole Andriani, who has made miraculous save after save to keep the Redhawks in this one. Things aren't going to help the Redhawks right here as the Profs already with a penalty corner. Just 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Let's see what Rowan can do with it. Put in play, shot, gloved and hit away by Andriani. Another shot rolls through just wide of the cage. It'll be Montclair State ball. A lot of action going on for multiple Profs teams as Hovell intercepts this one. Looks, plays it in, Harden gets it, dumps it out. Montclair looks to push it up the field, and this one rolls out of play. Two other Profs teams going at it right now as we speak. The Rowan University men's football team down 7-0 on the road at William Patterson. Football team 1-5 on the year, trying to get their second win of the season. But William Patterson has a lead 7-0 in the third quarter. Meanwhile, women's soccer just a little bit down the road here in Rowan, in Glassboro, New Jersey at the soccer complex, up 5-0 over Ramapo College. It was 2-0 at the half, and within 5 minutes of the beginning of the second half, the Profs have put 3 past the Ramapo netminder to go up 5-0 in the women's soccer game. So women's soccer up 5-0, football trail 7-0, and here Rowan another penalty corner and up 3-1 thanks to a hat trick from Liz Fox. Hovell plays it in. Gets past Guinan. Guinan feathers it along and taken away by the Redhawks.
I still can't believe that how fast that car was going. I know. It was unbelievable. Yeah, that's what they say.
Whistle blown.
They was doing donuts and Landmark.
And another penalty corner for the Profs. Continue to just pile on the pressure, and Montclair State, you can feel the frustration building for the Redhawks. Ball played in. Passed across. Back to Guinan. Guinan trying to get a shot off. Blocked by defenders. And another penalty corner. So right now, Montclair State cannot get out of their own end. Rowan just holding them in here. Trying to add on a fourth goal for some more insurance. Vicky Harper waits along the sideline to come in as a sub. Shot, blocked away, and goes out of play. Profs will get the ball.
Well, that's a good point. But again, who knows if he was actually drunk?
Up in the air, ball played across.
That first kid, though, was just a spoiled rich kid who had
Fox had possession. Whistle was blown. Ball will go to the corner. Rowan with possession. Played through. Hovell keeps it in, turns. Can she get a shot off? Whistle blown. It'll be another penalty corner.
I wonder how the I've heard different things about how
This game has certainly slowed down with all the penalty corners. With penalty corners, that's one of the plays where the clock stops. So we still have 11 and a half minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter, a 3-1 game with the Profs leading. As usual, Hovell will go over to put the ball in play, see who she finds. To the top to Guinan, across to Wagner. Wagner shot on target, kicked away by Andriani. Rebound comes out to Hovell, and it's in! Christina Hovell puts the Profs up 4-1, gets the rebound off the pad of Andriani, and scoops it past her into the cage, the 4-1 lead for the Profs. Christina Hovell's 14th goal in the season. Now in a three-way tie with Bridget Guinan and Christina Castagnola for the team lead in goals. All three have 14 goals apiece. That's the fourth most in the NJAC coming into today. Profs have it. Ball goes out of play. Be a Montclair ball. Redhawks charging down the far side of the field, trying to make something happen. Offense has been silent since the first quarter for Montclair. Can they get something here? Pass across, Novak comes out to try and make a play on the ball. And it's a penalty corner for Montclair. Put in play, taken away by the Profs. Hovell reaching for it. Couldn't get there. Ball in front of the net, shot, and it's in! Montclair strikes back their first goal since the first quarter. And on the goal, Kelly Watson, the senior from South Plainfield, New Jersey. Kelly Watson gets her 7th goal in the season. Now reties Elizabeth Simaluka. They both came in today with 6 goals on the year. They each have a goal in today's game. Now they're both at 7, tied for 14th in the NJAC. And women's soccer just scored again, so it's 6-0 down the road at the soccer complex. Still 7-0 in William Patterson.
Harry told me to play that sound just when Montclair's shooting.
Redhawks put the ball back in play. Fox in the middle of the field for the Profs. Stick handling goes down the line. Pass intended for Guinan. Wagner puts it in play. Ball taken away. Fox again. Redhawks on the far side. Champa trying to get around, and a shoe pops off. Casey Wagner's right shoe popped off in the middle of that play. Not something you see every day in field hockey. 8 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter of a 4-2 game. Profs have the lead. Back in play, Donaldson in the air, deflects off the stick of Beecher, but it'll still be Red Hawk ball. Beecher's pass blocked by Hovell. Montclair still able to get after as Watson fed it on through. Ball in front of the net. Can Novak get on top of it? Whistle blown as it looked like Novak covered it up. They're going to call a penalty corner. Montclair State with another opportunity. Put in play. Passed across. Stick handling from the Red Hawks. Shot on target. Blocked. And now another whistle. Rowan will get possession. 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Profs trying to hold on to a 4-2 lead. Montclair State got that goal just a few minutes ago from Watson, and it looked like sprung a little bit of life in this Red Hawks offense. They've been down on the props end ever since. Ball bouncing around. Liz Fox able to win it for Rowan. Goes long. Taken away by Harden. Harden in the middle. Put through, blocked, and another whistle, but it'll be Montclair State ball. Put down. Watson drops it back. Thrown in towards the net. Red Hawk hits the ground. No foul call. Ball rolls through. And now a whistle finally comes down. Waiting to see if there's a card coming here. Possibly a green card on Castagnola. So she'll have to take a seat for 2 minutes. And Montclair State will go up a man. Another penalty corner, and this time Montclair State has the advantage being up a player. Ball played in. Watson, pass across. Shot. Kicked away, and it's in! Red Hawks score again. This time it's Lindsay Champa getting on the board. Assist from Elizabeth Simaluka. And it's a 4-3 game here in Glassboro, New Jersey. Don't go anywhere yet. Montclair State has come alive here in the fourth and cut the deficit to 1 goal. Six minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Profs trying to hang on to a lead. They led by as many as 3 goals, being up 4-1. Montclair's 2 goals in the last few minutes have cut that to 4-3. Redhawks take it away again. Good play from the Redhawks. Simaluka. Shot kicked away by Novak. Back out towards the top of the area. And the Redhawks still have it. Whistle blown. And Profs will bring it back in play. Taken away. Fighting for it at the top of the area. Montclair still with it. Ball played in. Whistle blown. Novak kicked it away anyway. It'll be Prof's ball. DeVincent plays it in. See if that was Wagner. We have a whistle. Profs will have possession at midfield. Played in again. Can the Profs get another insurance goal? Pass for Hovell goes wide. Goes out of play. It's Montclair ball, but they're pinned in their own end. Profs are going to try and keep it that way. The clock continues to tick. 3.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ball bounces through, gets by. Whistle blown and more clock beginning to be milked. And a green card looks like it's been issued to the Red Hawk bench. Green card looked to be issued to head coach Eileen O'Reilly. Referee turned around. She'd had enough. Doesn't look like a player comes off. May just be a warning for the coach. There's maybe no penalty to actually lose a player on that. And it doesn't look like it, but here's Castagnola. Under 3 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Castagnola holding it in the corner. Profs just trying to waste some time. Castagnola pushed over. And she'll have the ball. And Castagnola goes down again. Looked like an elbow to the face. Castagnola doing a great job holding the ball in the corner, and she's still going to have it. And now a penalty corner for the Profs. 2:16 left on the clock. Up by a goal, an insurance goal would be huge for this Rowan team. Hovell will go over to take it after the meeting at the top of the area. Boy, this game has turned into some nail-biter. Hovell puts it in play to Guinan, to Wagner, back to Guinan. Guinan goes towards the sideline, loses control, and it goes out of play. Looked like she had an opportunity to get a shot off, held a little bit too long. Now under 2 minutes. There's a yellow card that was issued. A green card that was issued to Bridget Guinan. So now she'll have to take a seat, and it becomes a little bit more difficult for the Profs to try and hang on to this lead, down a player, with less than a minute and a half. Profs have it in their own end. Ball lifted. It'll be Montclair State ball. Redhawks looking to attack and get a goal. Less than a minute 15 here in the fourth quarter. Profs don't need to score. They just need to make sure they don't have a ball get in the back of the cage as a pass goes awry and back to midfield, wasting more time for the Redhawks. Profs trying to pressure along the sideline. Fox gets a piece of it. Can't get all of it. Ball in front of the net, rolls on through, and it goes out of bounds. 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. You can feel the tension inside Coach Richard Wagner Stadium. Ball played all the way across. Rowan tries to keep it in. They do. Dump down. Hovell keeps possession. Stick handling taken away. Kept in by the Redhawks. There's certainly some Montclair State supporters here in Glassboro, New Jersey. 15 seconds left to go. Down to 10 seconds. Hovell with the ball at midfield. She just has to hold it for a little bit longer. Whistle blown. Clock continues to move, and that does it. Profs hold on to a 4-3 victory here at home in front of the home crowd, improved to 7-1 here in Glassboro, New Jersey. 12-3 overall. Montclair State drops to 9-7 and 2-4 on the road, and it was a thrilling contest. Profs were up by as much as 4-1 in the fourth quarter, and then out of nowhere, the Montclair State offense had a spark after a goal from Kelly Watson. Then Lindsey Champa added another one in the fourth to bring it to 4-3. And the Profs, even a little bit more drama later on as Guinan gets a green card in the final minute. And the Profs had to play down a player going into that final minute. We're still able to hold off the Redhawks from Montclair State University. So the Profs hopefully have cemented their spot now in the NJAC playoff picture. Montclair State has made it a little bit more difficult for themselves as they sit in the fifth spot, and the loss to Rowan here obviously doesn't help their case, but there's still some time left for the Redhawks in their season. They have one more game left to try and change their fate on November 1st. This upcoming Friday, they will play Ramapo College at home in Montclair, New Jersey. As for the Rowan University Profs, they travel on the road for their final two games, travel to Elizabethtown, PA to take on the Elizabethtown College Blue Jays, and travel to Madison, New Jersey to round out their season against FDU Florham before they will take their position in the NJAC tournament and try and defend their NJAC crown. So we'll just give you the final goal scorers. Goal scoring started off with Elizabeth Simaluka. Put them up 1-0. Liz Fox then tied the game up at 1-1, then scored the next two goals for a natural hat trick to put the Profs up 3-1. Profs got the insurance tally coming from Christina Hovell to make it 4-1, and then goals in the fourth quarter from Montclair coming from Kelly Watson to make it 4-2, and Lindsey Champa to make it 4-3. But